No matter what anybody says,
If you choose to do something like this, there's always going to be like
negatives and positives.
I had to give it a shot before I die because that's what I want.
This city is such a great place to live.
And the programs are absolutely amazing.
it's basically the artistic hub of the world.
So that's really nice about the city. I like.
I kind of get kind of lonely.
Every day I'm thinking it's better I should go back home.
I think it's one of those things that you can get used to.
But it doesn't mean that you won't miss your family and friends. I just chose London because I thought it, was in the middle of everything and just it's in like the culture, creative hub of the world.
When I first came here, I was really drawn to the city by how multicultural it is and how busy and stuff, because I grew up in a small city close to Frankfurt.
One thing I really adore about London is, people here are very warm. They would greet you even if they don't know you.
I chose to study in London because it's one of the only places that I literally feel like home.
I found it really difficult to do what I want in Korean music scene. It's kind of all about the pop stars and dances and stuff. And then I decided to come to England after that.
Photography in general is an outlet for me. Mentally, it's a little bit like therapy as well. Obviously, London's very chaotic, which drives a lot of people insane, but I actually really like that about London. It's the energy that it has, but it just has so much beauty in it as well.
I stay in a nuclear family, a typical Indian household. I used to eat a lot of traditional Indian food, and that's the kind of food I really enjoy. So that's what I really miss here, because here the food is comparatively a lot bland, not much salty and not even much spicy, whereas our Indian food is really, really spicy. So I miss food a lot, definitely, and I miss all the Indian curries. I used to enjoy those, food, that kind of food.
Yeah, the two, it's just really funny how you're on it and you just see people, they're just rushed and frantic and they just eat their dinner or their lunch or their breakfast. And I just find it really strange because back home in Sydney, having a meal, it's a massive part of your everyday life. So you spend a good hour eating and drinking with people, but here everyone just rushes and goes off and has no time to enjoy the moment. I love hand generated aspects of drawing, painting and just watercolors and inks and charcoals. That's really fun, but I still like to make a mess and just do really abstract type of marks and all that type of thing.
One of my best friend, he's been a great friend. He always believed in me, and he's believing in me at the moment. Well, as in now, even now. And he actually came to England last summer. It was a great time. If you're with somebody that you can 100% trust, completely you can just rely on, completely comfortable, then you don't think anything. You just be you.
What I find difficult at times is the distance to family and friends and things like that, because obviously you grew up with your family and friends, and just not being close with, from a distance point of view, close to them anymore, it's a little bit difficult. But
I really would say my grandmother, She's like my best friend. She's like the parent above all parents. It's hard for me to just call her when I want to see her face, to just go over on Sundays to have dinner with grandma. It's not the same being here. I become very, very, very calm when I'm drawing or I'm putting things together. It is an escape because I feel at peace when I'm doing it. This particular piece is something that I actually drew a few days ago, and I just got an idea. So I decided to just begin to draw, and this is the creation that I came up with. I'm a huge fan of Alexander McQueen, right? And when I see crazy things that are not the normal, so things that are really kooky, out of this world, just different, that really inspires me to do what I do.
Sometimes I feel really lonely and sometimes I'm really homesick, so I end up watching all the home videos and all those photographs and think about my friends and my life back at home. I miss my family, and I would start thinking about them and I would say, oh, I miss home, it was so cute there and it was so nice there. This one is a Pashmina stole. This is gifted by my dad. This is the one he gifted me last year, and this stole, it always reminds me of him and how much he trusts me, and that he's always there by my side. And my dad, he's always been very supportive. He's made me really independent, and my dad, whenever there were times when I wanted something but I never asked because I thought it'll be difficult for him to get me that stuff, or it's just being unreasonable. Even before I used to ask for that thing, he used to just bring it for me. He's like pampered me so much, and I miss him a lot. I miss my dad.
When I wrote that song, I was thinking and imagining, and then about my friends in Korea and my family and things. The song is about you're missing your people, and you're missing yourself in the past, because you could dream whatever you wanted. But now, and I realize it's not same as now. And, those things always affect you in some ways. And then that's how I wrote the song. And then the song is about I want to go back to that moment where I had no fear to dream about everything.
I would say that you should come mentally prepared that there will be a lot of work for you to do.
And then when I sing, I don't think of anything, just I think about singing songs, audience. And after I just feel great, just too good to think about any problem, really.
Every single street is kind of beautiful in my opinion, and has its own kind of way to inspire me.
On an overall, I really like London.
For me, there really aren't any negative. I haven't found anything negative yet about this place. It's just amazing.
It will be really difficult to leave in a few months' time, so.
But it at least gives me that assurance that all those people are there by my side, even they're equally missing me. And no matter how tough the times are going to be, they will always be there for me.
This is just the life I've always wanted to live.
Yes, I miss them a lot. And I miss all the good times we spent together. So yeah.
it's kind of like paradise for me. Yeah.